Today we're doing another video. This is probably like the third or fourth video in a row for like the past couple days. So we're doing a video where we're going to be talking about how NBA teams' regular season has gone so far. I'm probably gonna do this at the end of the year, rating them at the end of the year, but this is a month left of basketball until playoff basketball starts, and we're gonna be looking at this list of grading NBA teams' rating this season. Grading every NBA team's 2023-2024 season so far. This was published in February, so it could be a little outdated, but I'll add on if I need to add on anything that is important. So, they're going to start off in chronological order, or whichever letter comes first in the alphabet. The Atlanta Hawks. So let me look at the standings right now. Standings are looking kind of good. So the Atlanta Hawks, they rated a C-. I kind of understand that. They're very lackluster this season. They're not doing that much. They're like a mid team. They were the 10th seed in the East right now, I think. But let me just make sure I'm correct. Yes, they're the 10th seed in the East right now. So, next one. Boston Celtics, A+. Boston is very deep this season. Their starting lineup has 5 all-star caliber people from this season. So I agree with the A+ rating for the Boston Celtics. Brooklyn Nets, F. I kind of understand, but I think they're being a little harsh. The Ringer is being a little harsh. I feel like maybe like a C, because they're not terrible, but like they're the 11th seed in the East. They don't have any first-round picks, so they can't really trade people. They can't really trade people. They can't really get rid of people that they really want to get rid of. But they're kind of like this weird place that they can't get rid of anyone. But yeah, I understand it. The Charlotte Hornets, C-. You telling me the Charlotte Hornets have a better regular season so far than the Brooklyn Nets? I understand maybe, because I know Charlotte's injured this season, but they are going to get a good first-round pick. And that good first-round pick could be the final addition. Chicago Bulls, D. I agree with this. They should have traded all their key assets at the deadline. At least Alex Caruso, maybe even DeMar, because I think his contract's coming up. Zach LaVine I would have traded before he got injured. I would have even traded Nikola Vucevic. I would have traded them all. The Cleveland Cavaliers, A. Cleveland finally is getting into their groove. They got 4 all-star caliber people on their team, and Evan Mobley, Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, and Jared Allen. And I finally see why they are adding up wins. The Dallas Mavericks, B+. Dallas finally acquired some good players at the trade deadline. They acquired Daniel Gafford and PJ Washington, and it has made a big difference. They're now a pretty good team. Before they weren't. The Denver Nuggets, A+. Denver is still going to be good. They just came off of winning a championship. They're always going to be good because they just won a championship. The Detroit Pistons, F. I think I agree with that. They're going to get like a best first-round pick in the whole draft, but I don't know if it's worth it. They're terrible this season. The Golden State Warriors, B. Yeah, whenever Curry is on the team, it's going to be about a B if they're not winning. But they have a rising star in Jonathan Kuminga, who is now looking like an all-star. The Houston Rockets, B+. They got young talent. They are good. They're set for the future. The Indiana Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton is him. They acquired Pascal Siakam at the trade deadline, and they got rid of Buddy Hield's contract. So, yeah. The Los Angeles Clippers. The Clippers are an A this season. That's what people are saying. They're A. So, I understand that. They got Kawhi, Paul George, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden. I understand. The Los Angeles Lakers, C-. C-. I understand C- because they're kind of a mid team in the West, because the West is so deep. Yeah, they're kind of getting left behind. And and what's it called? LeBron's not going to be at full potential that much anymore. The Memphis Grizzlies, B+. This season has been filled with injuries for them, but they're going to get a good first-round pick. So it could be like the last effect that they need. And Gigi Jackson looks like a good young player. Miami Heat, B+. Miami is, I don't know, it's kind of like a decent team. Their rookie Jaime Jaquez Jr. is doing amazing for them this season and is probably one of the front runners for Rookie of the Year. The Milwaukee Bucks, B-. Milwaukee has Damian Lillard and Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's all I have to say. The Minnesota Timberwolves are finally winning this season, so they're A+. An A+ for the Minnesota Timberwolves because Anthony Edwards and Cat are finally doing it, but Cat just got injured, so The New Orleans Pelicans, B. Zion Williamson is finally healthy. Finally. That's why they're winning games, because he's finally healthy. The New York Knicks, A+. New York is finally winning. They acquired Bojan Bogdanovic and Alex Burks at the trade deadline, but New York are professional chokers, so I'm not keeping it. The OKC Thunder, the Oklahoma City Thunder are A+. Their young talent is finally stepping in. All they needed was a Chet Holmgren. And now they're doing amazing. Shea is an MVP candidate. The Orlando Magic, A-. Young talent finally kicking in. Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Finally doing their thing. And Jalen Suggs have broke out this year. The Philadelphia 76ers, A-. Even though Joel Embiid is injured, they traded off the James Harden. And it's looking like it benefited Tyrese Maxey because now he's an all-star. The Phoenix Suns, B+. I'm kind of confused at how bad, they're not bad, but how mid this team is just because they have Bradley Beal, Kevin Durant, and Devin Booker on the same team. And they're only a B+, and because the West is so deep. And Grayson Allen's being a great shooter for them. The Portland Trailblazers, D. I guess they have no direction. They have too many guards. They probably have, because they have Scoot Henderson, they have Anthony Simons, and they have Shaedon Sharpe. I would trade off one of them. The Sacramento Kings, C. The definition of a mid-team in the West this year. They were amazing last year, but this year, San Antonio Spurs, B+. That's literally just because of Victor Wembanyama. Victor Wembanyama has single-handedly saved the San Antonio Spurs. Even though they're bad this year, they're going to get another good first-round pick next year, and then they might start winning. Toronto Raptors, C-. Another mid-team. They only have Scotty Barnes for, good right now, and R.J. Barrett, who they acquired at the trade deadline. The B+ for the Utah Jazz. They're Utah only have really Lauri Markkanen, and they have a new rookie, Keontae George, and Walker Kessler, and Taylor Hendricks. So looking up for Utah. The Washington Wizards, F. Yeah, they're horrible this season. Jordan Poole is shooting bull crap this season, bullshit. And Kyle Kuzma is their top player. That's it. Kyle Kuzma is your top leading player in your whole franchise. That's crazy. Hopefully you guys like, subscribe, and peace.